Wednesdays mean draft club.
Wow.
That's right. Today it is Wednesday, or probably not. I'm your host, the underscore Ida, aka twitch.tv/the underscore Ida, and the man to my stage right is Zach Brown, aka twitch.tv/swords and statutes. I'm sorry that you have like a first name, last name that you have to put together. You know how some people like that?
Yeah, I mean it's fine though. I mean it flows very well. It's two quick syllables, in
two
and out.
two quickies in and out. Well, guess what? We'll be in and out with two matches this week. We
Cool.
have Kiefer versus Reezy 2015, and then our Decks by Fred top deck of the finals week. Top
Yep.
deck is Uncle Cardboard versus uh just wrecker of worlds Lucas Dre. Uncle Cardboard did win the final preseason week, but Lucas Dre has been winning. He always has the highest percentage out of anyone in the league.
Yeah, Lucas Dre, a sort of up and coming small streamer. We're gonna have links to everyone's streams down below. But yeah, Lucas Dre, a force to be reckoned with. But
Yep.
if you're here, you might be wondering, wow, what is Team Cat Draft Club? Well, guess what? It's a weekly on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Uh, pod draft event where things are skill based. We take streamers from across the Magic content creation realm and pair them together based on their relative abilities and records. And we see who can come out on top. It is free to enter. And if you're interested in participating, let us know. Drop a comment, drop a like, tell your mom, or you can join our Discord, which will also be linked below.
Yeah, and the great thing about this is you don't have to deal with any pesky non-streamers. This is streamers only. Um, so you're on a level playing field. Everyone is awesome and they don't cheat because, all eyes are on you. Can't be sneaking around in no corners. You're not playing
Right.
against any loser non-streamers. Now, you're saying, oh, but I am a loser streamer. That's fine. We're also loser streamers. All you have to do is stream the event. You can have
Yep.
one person, you can have 1 million persons, people, places, and things. That's what makes Draft Club all awesome. Is we have it's all about your skill and finding you a pod that fits you. If you are a hardcore grinder and you're the best at the format, where you're gonna be matched against people who are the best at the format. If you're like me and you're trash, um, or you're still learning how to draft, or you draft every once in a while, or you are new, you will be in the lower pod and you'll be playing other people as mentioned. Um,
Yeah.
is there anything else we need to say before we go on to our first game?
I mean, this was our first week of Dominaria United, and so far it has been a really interesting set to draft, and sort of a tough puzzle of a format. But we'll see how our competitors worked it out.
And that would be a really great transition. It is Kiefer versus Reezy 2015. Sorry for ruining that. All right, here we have Kiefer versus Reezer Sutherland 2015. Uh, this is gonna be a good match.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at Keyfor's hand here, looks like we got a lot of red aggro kind of thing. One of the stronger decks in the format. Getting in with Get You Amplifier? Just Amplimancer. Is that a different card?
Yeah, the Implemencer is I think from the original Dominaria. I did not realize that there were different cards until too late. That's embarrassing. And Kiefer says,
He's gone.
Phyrexia Ranger, I'm out of
Oh
here.
no!
He runs away. Um, Reezy saying, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can somebody help me out? Oh, he came back. I think that his dog was barking.
Bad dogs.
Bad dogs, bad dogs. What you gonna do? Um,
That was a nice little pop back we saw there with the Hilarion Geyser. However, that is going to allow Reezy to draw another card off of Rager. They are taking another point of damage, though, but I don't really think that's going to matter here.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I know people love the geyser, but I just don't understand why. And I know you're gonna be like saying some words, but it's 4 mana to play it, right?
No, it is 3 mana
No,
to
no,
play it.
to play
So,
it right.
oh. I don't know. I think you can. I think you can not kick it and still be in a pretty good position. Because again, Tolarian Geyser is 2 and a blue for return target creature to its opponent's hand, draw a card. And then if you kick it for a white, you gain 3 life. So, I mean, draw a card and bounce something, that
Hmm.
seems pretty good.
And then we did see Keither trying to play Tolarius Lookout, and it not letting him because he only has 2 blue sources and already played a spell.
Mm. We're going to see Furious Bellow here to get in with that extra damage.
I mean, I think that if you're Reezy, you're not gonna block.
Yeah,
To be honest, what would that would have been
that
a
would have been a
lot
lot
more
of damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Um, but hey, it's fine. You don't block here. Your opponent, you might be able to crack back. But I don't know.
That would have been 4 more damage
Yeah.
and a scry. So I don't know.
No, I think
That would have been really
Gito
strong.
is 2, right?
Oh,
2
really?
2-0?
Oh,
Yeah, so
let me
it would have been
check
5.
here. Yeah, that would have been a lot more.
5 in a scry. Um,
Dropping the serpent. Interesting.
yeah, I
And we
mean,
do see Defiler coming in. All right, so we're gonna get first strike on this amplifier, Amplimancer. Ooh, tribute to Urbog. Gonna take it out.
yeah, that's not the worst thing though. I don't know why Reezy did not want to take out the lookout. Really wanted his creature to stay alive. I think the lookout would have, unless you have another a way to deal with lookout, like that will kill you a lot easier than. Okay, I just colored me confused.
Yeah, I mean at this point, Kiefer's got Reezy in 2 turns. Maybe Reezy has another bit of removal in hand. Or actually, here we go. What's gonna happen is we will see Voda. That'll crack, and then they'll get back um uh extinguish the light. Or they could do that. They can't now.
How is this working? Oh, you have to
So
sacrifice it.
yeah, you have to sacrifice Voda, and it will bring back a card from your graveyard, or you can play a card from the graveyard.
Hmm.
We saw a tribute to Urbog used instead of Extinguish the Light.
And
Okay. Pixie
Kiefer
Illusionist coming down.
Kiefer is a very intense player. He's holding his hand on. I mean, I know it's finals, so we're. I guess we should have said this. I think next week we'll have a script. After 8
Oh,
videos, 9 videos.
after like 8 videos, whatever.
Um, so this is this is the lower pod finals. Um, and yeah,
So we have Braid's Frightful Return here coming in on chapter 1, which is you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Thankfully, Kiefer only had 1 or only had lands in hand.
Still
And only
does.
drawn lands too. Alright, chapter 2 is return creature card from your graveyard to your hand. We get back Voda. And we may see the sacrifice trick again.
I mean,
Next turn, at least.
Impulse.
Interesting options here because the Tolarian Terror would slow the board down, but the Hurler Cyclops could sacrifice itself.
Yeah, but we're looking at the graveyard to see what can come back, and it's not looking so great. Not looking at our graveyard, looking at the opponent's graveyard.
Heck,
Sacrifice
Flowstone-
another.
Yeah. Even Flowstone Kavu wouldn't have been a bad choice there, because it would have been able to push through for Menace. Keeper takes 2 off of Braids.
Combat research.
Combat research again lets the player draw a card if they hit in, and if it's legendary, it gives a +1/+1.
Is that a
Really set up a
Curious
really
Obsession
interesting-
from
It is. It's
Ixalan?
very similar to Curious Obsession.
Oh, it says Team Cat
Just
Gamers.
wow.
We raided because I was too tired. I was getting sleepy.
This is a
this-
nice play. So we see the Shore Up going to be able to kill both, both of the blockers against that Tolarian Terror and leave 1 up for blocking. Again, Pixie Illusions is just getting in for free.
Getting cards. You have to block both. You have a flyer. Okay. Death Touch. Pixie Illusionist gonna
Yeah, Pixie Illusions is going to win this game.
well, got the flyer. Look at this. Look at this stress. So discarding. This is like what? Slow and steady? Can't pop
I
Rona
don't
or
think you
whatever
go
it
in
is.
here.
Go in? What do you mean?
No, or rather, we look up Rona's ability there. Kiefer getting the win there.
Kiefer getting the win. Now, we take these videos from the VODs. As obviously, you can see that it is a little bit faster than a normal Magic game. Unfortunately, Iamrozey doesn't have videos enabled. And to be honest, the work it takes to have someone upload a video, download it, is just way too much. So we're just gonna be watching from Kiefer. But I'd like to say right now, we're waiting for that Dex by Fred sponsored finals of the top pod, which is Uncle Cardboard versus Lucas Dre. Now, Dex by Fred, just wonderful sponsor, and we would like to thank more sponsors. So if you are interested in sponsoring our video and our tournament, please reach out to us. So we're not just being sponsored by Dex by Fred.
Yeah, you can email us at curiositymtg@gmail.com. That's curiositymtg@gmail.com.
And one thing to note is that while this is going on,
Is he doing
Kiefer
football?
It is Fantasy football season. So yeah, Kiefer was also double drafting tonight.
Wow. No wonder he's so stressed.
Yeah. Have you ever done
I have
fantasy
done
football?
some fantasy football drafting, and my teams never did well.
Mm.
If is that's surprising.
Well,
Kiefer only drawing lanes here. Gonna drop Relic of Legends.
needs more land power,
I
mana.
really think he does.
I mean, this is going to be hard. You have the Terror. So, what, you're going to play that on 7?
Yeah. I mean, you can impulse. Keldon Strike Team getting the uh, kicker there.
Oof. The Battle Mage Captain.
Oof.
Can you block this? Do you want to? Okay.
I don't think you block this.
I think it. And you know what? Kiefer says, I don't think I blocked this either.
Yeah.
I will just cut down what you wanted to damage.
Kiefer looking just devastated at that. Seen impulse. Is there anything that
There's a
is gonna
Defiler.
be helpful?
Uh.
Defiler or Talus Lookout. Does Balmor add? Does it add toughness as well?
What one?
Balmor, the
No. It is just +1/+0 and trample until the end of turn.
Yeah, I think the pick there is gonna be Talus Lookout, but Kiefer doesn't listen to me.
Yeah, good thing you're not in Kiefer's ear. Wearing the Draft Lab t-shirt saying draft it up. Dang it. Okay.
That's their slogan.
Oh, saying I'm not going to
Oh my
block
gosh.
and then just damage. You
Taking
pull
10
another
damage there.
You pull another terror, but there's terror in the air everywhere I look around.
Could see Smash to Dust to take out the Phoenix chick. I don't know if that's worth it though. But
I guess
Kiefer
you
does.
still can play the terror. No,
Yeah.
I think that is fine. You remove 1 damage. You're probably going to see 2 damage in the air each turn, but without that, you would be seeing 4 damage. So I think that's a good choice. Now this, if you're Kiefer, is scary. You pretty much have to block.
Seems like a reasonable block though. Oof. With the oh man. Even being able to pay for the ward cost there, Reezy just goes in and hits for big. Oh wow!
Whatever, you got all the
3
terrors.
Tolarian terrors.
Trying to bait a block, but if you're Reezy and you've got spells in hand or instants or sorceries in hand, you're not gonna bother. Ain't no.
Yeah, I mean having
point.
2 flyers is huge at this point in the game. Being able to just push through damage and just bluff. Really big advantage here. We see Braid's Frightful Return coming down.
That's an interesting play that just happened. Choosing to...
Yeah, getting rid of the flyer seems like it might have been a misplay, but I think we see why. Because Typhool Turtle, being able to scry, cards like that are... They're... they're good in the situations when they're needed, like this, when you kind of need that late game power. Boy, seeing that Essence Scatter take out the Phoenix chick, really big win there for Kiefer.
You know what? Kiefer says, forget it. I'll just scry.
Ooh.
Yeah, but depending on what's on top, like this could be double dog dare you. If it's a pump spell, opponent's dead.
Oh wow. Okay. So impede momentum, gonna lock down the Talarian Terror.
Mm.
And Reezy keeps on top.
This is a very, very interesting block here. Or it's just like the fact
Attack.
that Tide Pool Turtle is not attacking.
I love it. I think it's a really good use of resources on Reezy's part. Oh man, more lands.
You know what they say, mo lands, mo problems.
That is exactly it.
And I also
What?
think that not tapping Tide Pool or, attacking, um, if your Balor Mage dies at this point, you're filtering your deck out so much.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the fright in Kiefer's eyes. You can't, because he was covering them. He has a stop, and he's happy.
Oh, he's very pleased about this. Let's see. This is going to give things haste.
I don't.
I don't think this does it though.
No, it does. It would have.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
GG's.
scatter in there.
You would have had five. Sorry, you would have 4 1/1s and one
Oh, and you could pump. Yep.
1/3/1 all attack, and you pump whatever doesn't get blocked.
Man, Tidepool Turtle really was the all-star there. The fact that it doesn't tap is huge. I remember there was a similar card to that in the most recent Theros. It was like a 4 mana, like do nothing the turn it comes in, but then later in the game you could just keep on scrying.
Hmm.
So I'll be interested to see how folks begin evaluating Turtle as the format evolves.
I mean, I love the turtle. It's and you see, Kiefer's got one. It's the only issue is that it's 4 mana, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be playing better cards at 4 mana, but also the thing is that it's a 2/5, and a lot of scary cards in this format top off at 4 power.
Yeah, and I mean with Lightning Strike being the kind of premium removal, the fact that Turtle can dodge that no problem is also very strong. Really rough hands here for Kiefer. Going down to 5.
5 and is in love with the terror.
I think that was the right mull though. Having to drop impede momentum is that hurts though, because that could have helped him early on.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that you should have dropped the terror. You have at least 3,
Agreed.
but it is what it is. Oh, there's another one.
That Essence Scatter on Volnor, or what's it's called?
Yeah,
Boom. That's it.
it just goes
Braids,
back into
bringing
hand.
it back.
And
No lands means Kiefer can't even play Relic. Can't make the choice for Braids. And all this as Reezy just builds their board.
Reezy, yeah, I don't know if there's a way back.
Nope.
We're going to probably discard soon. I mean, you could discard a Shore Up, makes your terror only 4 mana. Okay, Impulse.
Let's see. What
Would we
got?
get a single land?
Taking the mountain.
Hoping
Okay,
to
I guess
play
we're gonna try to
Defiler.
get to Defiler. Yeah. Down to 9. Reezy has a decent grip. Oh, okay, this actually is okay for Kiefer. Having to discard, you can drop Shore Up, you can drop a Terror.
Yeah, I think he dropped. Okay.
Alright, dropped Relic,
Well,
and
opponent has Essence Scatter mana. Okay. The issue is that we know our opponent has a lot of removal, and the first creature we're going to play is going to get removed. Kiefer says, I've had enough. I am too stressed out. I need to leave. And that is our bottom pod, the Comic Book Club pod, and we'll be right back with the top pod.
Wow, well, that was a breezy victory for Reezy 2015. Uh, Man, 7 years in the future, it's still a wonderful win for good old Reezy. Kiefer put up a good fight, though. And
Oh, it's not. I just it got text message from them. It's not 2015. Those are just
oh,
his four favorite numbers in
you
order.
serious?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In order of how much he likes them. It has. I think it's just been a thing throughout their life. They've
Oh,
just liked those numbers,
yeah,
and it just happened to add up later in life. You
to
know,
make a year.
to make a year. Yeah,
Wow. Well, good on you, Reezy 2015. Proud of you.
yeah.
And we're proud of you for winning that. Um, but yeah, so I guess moving on to our Dex by Fred, uh, top match of the week. Again, Dex by Fred, top decks, top keeps. We have Uncle Cardboard versus Lucas Dre.
All right, here we are, the Dex by Fred top pod of the week finals, and it is Uncle Cardboard versus Lucas Lucas Dre.
I gotta say, Uncle Cardboard just having the floating head, I kind of love it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
kind of scary.
Um, I think we've seen it before with some older streamers, Magic the Gathering streamers, but they wore like a complete suit, kind
Yeah,
of, and just had their did not have the hair, just had their face, which is a little bit eerier. This
yeah,
is nice. I like this. This is cool.
yeah. This is also a really strong opening for Uncle Cardboard here. Getting a wall and having Wingmantle Chaplain, the scourge of the Curiosity format right now, in hand. Boom, two birds.
Two birds, and also having a Defiler of Fate ready to go if we get it on tap land. If
Heck, I
not,
mean, even if we don't get an untapped land, having it on turn, would that be 6, is really strong. And Haunting Figment is not bad. But boy, Squee coming in and gonna looks like it's gonna get got here.
yeah, but
Really
Squee is an
strong block.
immortal.
That's true.
In a missed land, it's pretty bad for our Lucas. Um,
We
yeah.
also see Lucas playing Thrawn Portal, which there's been some discussion on Twitter about whether or not that card is good or not. Because it comes in as an untapped land if you play it within your first 3 lands, and then you choose a color for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it can kind of help toward your domain, but you're paying a life every time you use it.
Even you can't use it for colorless.
You can't use it for colorless.
I mean, I guess you can use it for colorless, but you're still
Right, but
paying.
yeah, like you're going to pay life every time you use that land.
Well, that's not good.
So automatic librarian coming in. Luke is going to get a little bit of a look-see at the top of their library.
Yeah, I don't know. This is not a good spot for Lucas. Taking a 5/5 vigilance is scary and not fun. But hey, we got our fourth land. We're in a better spot than we were.
Yeah, and they can still pump up the Kavu there with that 1 red mana. Gonna see a block with the Haunting Figment.
So we're just gonna trade away.
It's interesting that we're not seeing a block with Academy Wall or Defiler of Faith. Maybe Uncle Cardboard is worried about a Gaia's Might. Wow. Okay.
It's an interesting. Is he? Oh, is this a bite?
Oh, is there another one?
No, maybe. Is there? There's a
Wow.
bite here. That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, you're thinking
bite
Yeah,
down.
they would bite. Dang,
Yeah.
what a turn.
Uncle Cardboard was in the most glorious of spots. Can't pay the kicker, so we'll lose mana if they bring in the Defiler. So, I'm sorry, lose 5 health.
His life. Yeah. Yeah, watching Uncle Cardboard's face just drop
Yeah.
after that. They do have Tribute to Urborg ready to go, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Oh my god. Shivan Devastator with a 3/3 here, going to smack in. Going to kick. Maybe not.
Kicking doesn't do anything. There's 0 instants or sorceries in the graveyard. That's what the 0 is. So kicking it would do nothing. It would still be a 2/2, I believe.
I think you are right. However, he was trying to discard there.
I think he is just noticing that
Yep.
it is a wasted spell. So, I mean, it was a 1/1 for a second.
Wow.
And I think he just noticed, yeah.
Oh, and a lightning strike for the win. Man, what a comeback from Lucas Dre.
Yep. And so we'll see some little bit of sideboarding here. You know, in draft there isn't much sideboarding, so this is usually a time that we like to say words.
Yeah, you know, I'm really thankful to Decks by Fred, Top Decks, Top Keeps, for sponsoring our upper finals each and every week here. But you know, Decks by Fred is a long-time sponsor. If you want to be a long-time sponsor, you can get in touch with us. Email us at curiositymtg@gmail.com. We will respond.
We will. And so we're going to look over here at Lucas, you know, his thoughts of what he's going to do. And he doesn't. He's okay.
Yeah.
This is a very interesting deck.
What are we playing black for? What is
He has 4 Outriders. I think black is to
Black's just for a domain.
for domain, yeah. But look at that, 4 Outriders, domain.
Oh. Man, if
You know, black.
if he can ramp into those Outriders, this is gonna be over quick.
Yeah, it's it's a scary kind of. This is the thing. Like sometimes I'm like, you know, it would be a good deck to have get some Outriders in my domain, and I never get it. And yeah, he just
Never feels good.
never feels good when your opponent does it. Now, granted, his deck doesn't have any blue. So no blue and no black. I
don't think it really matters though. I mean, because Thrawn Portal can be that can be blue, that can be black, and yeah, I mean, it seems like he'll be able to get at least to 4. He's already at 3.
Yeah.
In terms of domain, and has set up a decent defense here.
This is a bait, right?
We could see I'm blanking on the name of it, but the card that makes the creature indestructible and death proof.
Death proof.
Death touch. There's Outrider.
Well, there's 2 in hand.
God, he already has 2 in his hand.
Yeah, I mean,
you go for it. Or, I mean, Uncle Cardboard has Essence Scatter mana in hand.
And an Essence Scatter and in hand, yeah. So, I mean, I think that I still think the Worm was the right play. If even if he Soul Tenders, blocks it and pumps it, like it's still gonna go through.
Yeah, I think Lucas Dre can take a lot of damage here and still be fine, because if he casts
He's got another one.
If
He
you
could
cast
just.
Outrider, oh man, yeah, just cast it now, and it has reach.
Yep. 3 damage. We're down to 9, and you're kind of in a. He's put enough damage that.
Oh,
No, this is fine. He's put enough damage in that these outriders will. It doesn't matter that it's just. What? It's just
6 damage total.
6 damage.
Bam.
It would be
Maybe
9. Because we got a
9
third
total.
one.
Yeah.
And if we get our fourth one, it'll be 12. So kids, that's math.
I think the big question is whether or not Uncle Cardboard is going to let through an attack this next turn, because he could definitely block and kill either the Outrider or the Sentry. Okay, we got more birds.
Yeah, this is good. This means that Lucas isn't just going to completely destroy his opponent's board. We see another one coming up. Must have just forgot about that little thing. I don't know what happened there. Forgot about Reach. Forget about Dre.
What do you do here? I mean, like, you could Shiv and Devastator for how many? 5, but that's not going to get through. Okay, we see a full strike.
Yeah, I think this is your only way. You gotta attack all.
You just have to pray that Uncle Cardboard doesn't have Essence Scatter.
Over. Yeah, I guess. To me, it just feels like it's. We get that Death Bloom in. Okay, take up the shield.
That's gonna gain some life.
Yeah.
Going back up to 7.
And if you're Uncle Cardboard, you like the fact that you gained 4 life, and your opponent played something that would have killed you.
Mm-hmm. That feels like. Okay, what was that trying to achieve there?
I think that's just to get you more birds. You gotta find something. And this will guarantee you, if you get a land, you can play. If you get a land, you can play another wall, or you might be able to play a wall.
Yes, yeah.
But now it doesn't matter. You need something that can shoot in the air.
You need a bird. Yeah.
Give me a bird.
You need a bird or some way to kill Shiv and Devastator. Heck, even an Impede Momentum would be just wonderful for Uncle Cardboard right now.
Tap land isn't gonna do it. We're searching for something. Here's
a
one
land.
more turn.
Right, a wall. Excuse me.
So is
Elden Strike Force or Strike Team, could that come in and give everything haste?
Give everything haste, but what? It's just gonna be the snare spinner. You don't have enough mana to play. Oh no, you have 7.
I don't think that's a win.
You can play Rada and then Keldon Strike Team.
Yeah.
You don't need
Keldon Strike Team unkicked.
Yeah, the thing about Keldon Strike Team is it feels like a card that you have to kick to get the haste, but that is not how that card works.
Really? I totally
kicking
thought that.
The kicking only gets you 2 1/1s.
No way.
I'm
You are
less
100% right.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
as
I'm
long
confident.
As Strike Team into the battlefield this turn, creatures you control have haste.
That was a mistake. Yeah, creatures.
It
Still does it. That seems okay. I mean, if you don't win now, your opponent's not killing anything except Ralda, but you're not winning now. You're winning next turn, unless your opponent has mass removal, in which would be bad. But
And I mean, trying to think of the mass removal in the set.
it's
The
red based,
uncommon won't
so
do
that
it.
doesn't work.
Yep. Yeah.
And then there's one that
Okay, we get another flyer.
another flyer, another all-out attack. I mean, this is what people have talked about. They said that this chaplain, I mean, this is the finals, the top pod finals, nonetheless. This chaplain, it is a mythic card in a like I guess a uncommon sleeve.
Yeah. We are going to see Uncle Cardboard take the one off of Deathbloom Gardner, Graveton or something, which feels right. However, Uncle Cardboard knows that Lucas Dre has Lightning Strike in their deck, so yeah, we're going to see a block.
But I feel like if you lose the Lightning Strike, you lose anyway.
Yeah,
But there is multiple commons that, the Pump Spell, that's a red common. Lucas making sure that Auto Tapper doesn't kill him. Sees 2 lands, says no way, Jose. Doesn't play the Snare Spinner. And
he's worried about some sort of removal here. Wow, okay. House Lookout not is this game. You see Squee coming down.
I see stuff.
Check it in. Yep.
That's it. And Lucas is
elated.
Ecstatic. Elated. Exactly. All right, we'll see you back in the studio.
Good. Wow, he's back at it again. It's Lucas Dre. Taking the W into... Lucas really is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, we were just talking kind of before hitting the record button how Lucas, what you said, sub 50 followers or close to that, and just wrecking all these veteran streamers with sub 500 followers.
Yeah.
And it's just great to have like some new people around. Obviously, we love everyone, but it's great that people have a chance to grow and mainly kick people's asses.
Yeah, and that's again one of the great things about Draft Club, that it doesn't matter if you have 5 followers or 5 million. It's really about how good you are in a draft and in a game of Magic. So again, congrats to Lucas, and hey, go throw this guy who is super skilled. Go throw him a follow. He's linked below.
Yeah, he's definitely linked below. And this is, I don't even know. This is top pod, obviously. And I don't know exactly how many pods he's won, because that data is on a screen
It's secure.
It's secure on the blockchain, and I did not, spend an hour before setting that up to open it, because I think that's how long it takes to open blockchains. But what we will be doing is continuing next week, Dominaria United. If you're unfamiliar with Curiosity is a format that we do every Saturday. We're not going to go into that. We should have probably planned on actually having a structure at some point for these videos. But the thing is, Curiosity does 8 weeks of a season. So Dominaria United, the season will last 8 weeks minimum, depending on how we feel at the end, how everyone's feeling. We're either going to call it at 8 or do a few more until the next set comes out, or call it at 8, do throwback seasons or what, games, sets, whatever. But we will have some sort of top 8 for those who have qualified, played half the weeks, at least 4 weeks, and who have finished top 8 out of all the players and having some sort of tournament. So that is exciting and kind of scary.
It is. And I mean, I don't know if it's scary for them or for us or for viewers. Who knows? But yeah, if you're interested in Curiosity, you can go check out other videos on our channel. We have a great explainer video about the format, and then we have other coverage of those events. And again, if you want to get involved in any of Team Cat's events, be it Curiosity, Draft Club, or our upcoming actually firing constructed events, just join our Discord. That'll be linked below.
And until next time, wait, no, that's the other videos.
It's remember, Wednesdays mean Draft Club.
Wednesdays mean Draft Club.